Bourbon War is going to be one of the more fancied new shooters as far as the contenders for the Preakness Stakes is concerned, trained by Mark Henning. This is a very talented son of Tappet. His dam, My Conquistador, she was a graded stakes winner, I believe, multiple times over. So the quality is there. There's no question about it. He's a little bit light on experience, but he looks like one of those up-and-comers that he could really blossom into a major three-year-old with some time. They're going to run him in the Preakness. The last time we saw him was the Florida Derby against Maximum Security, against Bodie Express, and against Code of Honor. And when you think about the way that race was run over that kind of racetrack, really was a pretty strong effort from Bourbon War, comparable to that of Code of Honors. The track was speed friendly. There was no pace for him to run at, and he still came with a big bid. Let's go back to that run down at Gulfstream. Keep an eye back here. You're going to see these big red silks come flying into the screen on the far outside. This is a pretty significant move, in my opinion, especially given the fact that there was no pace and the track was against him this day. Now, Code of Honor is the one down on the inside in the green. He's saving all the ground, and sure, he's going to finish ahead of a horse like Bourbon War, but I do look at this race and say, you know what, there's reason to believe Bourbon War, there's bigger and better things to come. Now, the pace is going to be an issue for him, or I shouldn't say an issue. It's going to be something that you need to consider if you're considering betting on this horse, because if there is a lack of pace, he's probably going to be coming from a little bit farther back. The other thing that you want to keep in mind, and it's not here in these PPs that I'm showing you because these are internal right now. It will be in the PPs when the race comes out, very obviously, and he's entered. He will be wearing blinkers for the first time in his soon-to-be six-race career in the Preakness. Who knows how that will affect him? You'd like to think that that's going to get him a little bit more focused. Mark Henning said, just want to kind of, when he turns for home, want to kind of keep the grandstand out of eye, or I don't want to say out of eye, but basically just get him to focus on the task at hand. This horse, the talent is there. He's lightly raced. I think there's still a big forward move in him. To me, it's going to be all about how much pace is signed on in a race like the Preakness. And even if he doesn't win the Preakness, I think you're looking at a horse that could be a major player as we go forward throughout the three-year-old campaign, most notably up at Saratoga. We'll find out. Bourbon War, though, certainly one of the major players as far as the new shooters are concerned for the Preakness Stakes.